Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Welcome to, Thursday morning show, man. I can't change my schedules at my work placement, which has enabled me to do like a morning show before I go off to work. Yes, but anyway, we've got that 3 segmented live news. One I should have covered yesterday. Silly me. And the other two are just bits and pieces. I just thought kind of, catch you guys up, or you guys can catch me up if it makes any sense. But yeah, we're back and live and direct from somewhere in the universe, somewhere in North London. But yes, as usual, we'll get into this one on the other side of this music intro. Catching up some news. Yes, indeedy. Yes, welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. I've got my, I guess it's maybe some like delay. I imagine Chinese video show. Do apologize. Maybe I probably need to change the background here. The sync is completely off. I'm still using the same old webcam. But anyway, guys, let's see if we can make do for the time being on Cannon FODDER TV. And what you guys can do right about now, just make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button so you can receive all the latest synced news right here. Let's see if I can kind of modify this before we do actually start. Again, I think I'm going to have some underlying problems with the webcam. If not, just have to remove it. Let's have a look. I hate doing this. I hate it. Hey, what about that one? What about this one? Is it improved? Is it improved? Yes, it's improved. So it's having the Arsenal Ivory not working. Ah, dear. Hang on a minute, guys. Let me go further still. Let me see if I can go way back into time. Is these two jokers going to do it for me? Nah. Oh, yes? What's going on? My days. You know what? There you go. I've been revealed. Does it work? It kind of works, doesn't it? It does work, doesn't it? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with that. Just like the green fade to black. Anyway, listen, my time is quite limited, so let's get on with it, Alex. Let's get on with it. And you know what? I didn't even do the thumbnail artwork. So, let's have a quick look here. What's going on? Oh, goodness, it's going to be one of those, isn't it? Let's see. Let me see. Let me see, guys. Sorry, bear with me a second. Do you know what? Let's just go into it. The first bit of news, actually, I should have caught up on. Yes, I should have known better. Actually, is Liam Brady. Yeah, Liam Brady. I call the wizard, my legend, my hero. Liam Brady made his debut. How many odd years? God, dear me. In 1973, yeah, I can't do my maths. In 1973, on the 6th of October, yeah, he started his career at Arsenal, moving to London to join the side on a schoolboy form in 1971. At the age of 15, he turned professional on his 17th birthday in 1973 and made his debut on the 6th of October in 1973 against Birmingham. So I know I'm kind of late on this one. I do apologize, Liam. Liam, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. And I'm going to be seeing him on 10th of November, an evening with Liam Brady, hosted by Perry Groves, somewhere in North London. So Liam Brady, yeah, I know I'm one day late down on this one. I do apologize, but better late than never. The second news segment I actually wanted to talk about, if I can get the pictures up again. Again, it's been just one of those days, man. I don't know what's going on. Can I find it here? There we go. It's in regards to Gabriel Martinelli via Ben White. Now, Ben White gives his opinion in regards to who's the most skillful player Ben White, yeah, named Gabriel Martinelli as Arsenal's most skillful footballer. White, who joined Arsenal, yeah, £50 million deal, yeah, in the summer. Well, anyway, he said there are the most talented bunch of players that the former Leeds loanee have ever played with. Martinelli, a £6 million signing during Unai Emery's reign 2 years ago, is one of Europe's most exciting young talents. Now, White, speaking on a Q&A on Arsenal's Twitch channel, he has revealed that a 20-year-old has a bag of tricks in his locker. He said, I would probably go for Gabriel. He's silky. Now, I just wonder, was Mikel Arteta listening? Because if he's not listening, maybe we won't see Gabriel play for Arsenal for a long while. The most skillfulest player, Gabriel Martinelli. Is he still the most exciting youngster in Europe? I think probably not, isn't it? It's not. It's not. Played by injuries, left, right, and centre. But yeah. The third segment, so I'm just kind of going bits and pieces because I didn't prepare my notes, whatever, like I usually do. But what I'm going to do for the last segment, I'm going to put up the manager's face whilst I read this report. And the last report is in regards to Mikel Arteta's strongest 11 after the international break, as Takehiro Tomiyasu is going to be dropped. Yeah, man. Dear. After ruthlessly dismantling our rivals, Tottenham, down the road at the Emirates Stadium in the first North London derby of the season, fans travelling down to the Amex perhaps expected more from Arsenal, but the Gunners struggled again against a well-drilled Brighton side. The next opponents are Crystal Palace, yeah, the Eagles, and remember they're managed by our legend Patrick Vieira. On the 18th, Monday the 18th, that's going to be the next available fixture that Arsenal are going to be playing back in the Premier League. And Arteta may be forced to take fatigue into account when picking his back four. Takehiro Tomiyasu has been in excellent form since arriving in the summer, but the Japanese international would travel to Saudi Arabia and then to his home nation for the World Cup qualifiers, not returning until Wednesday, October the 15th at the earliest. It may well make sense to drop him in favour of a more refreshed Cedric Suarez for the visit to Palace, with Kieran Tierney only travelling to Glasgow for the Faroe Islands. Fatigue will be significantly reduced for the left back and the right back position there. But it's funny because the report is talking about fatigue, possibly coming into this after the international break. But again, what about our star boy, Bukayo Saka? What about Bukayo Saka? Is he not thinking about him leading up to Euros 2020 and after? The youngster that hasn't had the best, break. And actually, let me just kind of look in and see where we stand with the poll that we put up yesterday. Now, the poll that we put up yesterday was in regards, I believe, in Bukayo Saka as well as Florian Balogun. So let's just kind of touch base and see where we are with those two respective polls. So the poll we did, just like a day ago, Bukayo Saka, choose only one. Give him a break, or he just needs to play more. And 34% of you think, nah, he needs to continue playing because we're only playing one game per week. 66% of you, actually 2% down from yesterday, say no, he needs to have a break. And this is out of 934 votes. Again, we haven't gone over the 1,000 vote mark, but I mean, the numbers are just astronomical. Thank you so very much, guys. Thank you for that. And then the poll we did yesterday was in regards to Florian Balogun. Choose only one. Should he be loaned out or keep and play here in cup games and Premier League games? So again, because it's just like 2 hours short of a day, 725 votes, and 43% of you believe that we should keep him, play him in cup games, as well as give him some minutes in the Premier League games, and 57% of you believe that he should be loaned out. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm not sure what we're going to do with Florian Balogun. I really don't know. Got no idea. So those have been the 3 segmented live news coming right back at you on FODDER TV on a Thursday morning show. Yeah. Expect to see a lot more of me on a Thursday morning because my work patterns in my placement has changed. It's changed. It has. It has changed. In regards to the background, let me see if I can try and get. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Let's have a look if I can get it back. Can I put it back? Can I put it back? No, there's still some delay, isn't there? There's a sync. Yeah. Again, I think the camera's just had it. It's just had it. So let's take it off. Let's take it off. Let's take it off. Actually, I think I know what's happening. Just bear me a second, people. I know what's going on. I think no. Oh, it's gonna even worse. It's even worse. So let's just take off the. Let's take it off. So back to none. There we go. There we go. And put this back to. There we go. Yeah, I do apologize again. You know, technical problems. Just, I mean, that's just been like the theme from was it from Monday actually last week, and then Monday, and then again today. But yeah, it's just one of the things. But anyway, we've overcome that. So just to give again, it's going to be a short show because I need to get myself prepared for my placement. We've been running for just inside 12 minutes. I've got maybe 15 minutes before I'll have to close this Thursday morning show up on Canon FODDER TV. But what we're going to do, we're going to revert to type. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Revert to type and play a couple of videos just to give the live chat some time to warm up. Just see you in a few moments. As part of the Canon FODDER TV experience and services, we're now extending out into additional online products such as voiceovers, thumbnail artwork designs, and video editing for small YouTubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers. Voiceovers. If you need voiceovers for short videos, 30-second adverts, stories, intros, and outros, then we can do this for you. Let us know the length of the voiceover and we will give you a polished audio file in less than no time. In addition to this, thumbnail artwork designs. As we pride ourselves on sharp HD thumbnail artwork designs, we can do this at a relatively low price. Send us your specifications and we'll produce eye-catching designs to attract subscribers and followers to your platform. And finally, video editing. We have a range of video editing techniques, special effects, and software to produce a polished end product for which you can be completed in the quickest time possible. Now, if you would like help and support getting your channel promoted and your subscriber count going, then send us an email at artworldpublic1@gmail.com. I repeat, artworldpublic1@gmail.com. We are here for you, for the Canon FODDER TV experience. Yeah, so there you go. Again, if you're thinking that, you know, if you're contemplating that you'd like to have your own social media account, but you need some help and guidance, we are here to help. We could be the people to help you. Believe it, we are. Send us an email, artworldpublic1@gmail.com. I'm not going to play another video. What I am going to do, I'm going to give you guys a quick heads up in regards to the Easy Talk. The Easy Talk is going to be back live and direct on Friday, 7:30 p.m. UK time, not your local time. I'm going to have my brother Raz join us. I tell you what, it's been the longest time he's not been on the Easy Talk for, I think, more than probably 6-7 months. A long time. And he will be joined by Sharifa as well, the First Lady of Canon FODDER TV. So look out for that. Put that in your diaries, whether it's a paper format or the electronic diary. But make sure you're tuned in for the Easy Talk, live and direct, tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. UK time, not your local time. I think we're going to be talking about, of course, about Arsenal. And my brother's going to be doing like a special Voice of Reason on the Easy Talk. Can you imagine that? My brother doing a Voice of Reason on the Easy Talk. What does he think it is? A podcast? It's a podcast. All right, let's go into the live chat again. There's not been any more, so let's have a look. Russell says, good morning to you as well. Winston, hello, how are you? I'm fine. What's wrong with Dad? What are you talking about? Your dad? Yeah, yes, Jackie Chan, still out of sync. It's just telling me literally that the camera is seen better days. That's all it is. So I know I need to change that. I might actually purchase one before the Easy Talk tomorrow. Good morning, Arnie. Arnie says, good morning, Alex. If most of our signings were to push on the starting 11 to perform, it seems like it hasn't worked very well. On the goalkeeper and Gabriel have excelled so far. I completely agree. I completely agree with you. You know, it's just like we've got, I don't know, we've got maybe players in those positions competing, but they're not pushing. They're not pushing the first teamers, are they? Like you say, like the goalkeeper position with Ramsdale. Yeah, what can you say about that? What can Leno say about that? Martinelli for me is a mysterious one. There was a tweet yesterday where the person saying actually, you know, Martinelli is getting frustrated on the sidelines. I'm thinking, well, there's not been anything that I've read to suggest that. I mean, I can give my opinion. If I was Martinelli, I'd be frustrated. But the only person or two people who would know that would be Mikel Arteta and Gabriel Martinelli. I don't have a number to call, you know, contact Mr. Martinelli. But yeah, yes, I've seen it as well. I've seen him. Someone taking a photo of a Jack Wilshere at the stadium, and of course, yeah. So Jack Wilshere is back at Arsenal training and doing his coaching badges. Yeah, you know what? When we spoke about Guendouzi last week about it's only he himself can actually change his mentality, change his thought process, and how careers can be over in a blinking of an eye. Jack Wilshere did say on another podcast that if only he had taken his time just to reflect on the information that he was being told by Unai Emery. Listen, Jack, we love you, but I can't guarantee you more game time. And only for Jack to say, you know, he was furious after that meeting. He got on the phone to his agent and said, you know what, get me out of here. But again, hindsight is a wonderful thing, isn't it? If only he had taken his time, count to 10, take some days to think about it, he might have still, no doubt he would have had more years at Arsenal. Had more years. And now where is he now? He's fighting to get back, age 28, 29. Coaching badges, only wishing he had taken the time just to reflect, hold fast and say, actually, Unai Emery, yeah, but I prefer to stay at Arsenal rather than jumping ship. Any more? Any comments? Any more comments before we wrap up this Thursday morning show? Let's have a quick look. There's been any more change on the polls that we've done on the channel. I mean, guys, how do you feel about the polls? Do you think it's a good idea or not so much of a good idea? Let us know what you think. All right, okay. Yeah, and what do you think? Do you think the polls are a good idea to, gauge the thoughts of the not the fan base, but the followers on Cannon Fodder TV, or do you think it's just a waste of time? I'm just trying to refresh this page here. Okay, so just 5 more minutes before I'm going to wrap up this one, and I have to make my way. Gonna make my way. Do a poll about polls. Thank you for that, Ashley. I think maybe ask a silly question, get a silly answer. I won't be asking that question again. So we're just going to continue with the polls, all right? Then when you have done the polls about the polls, you will know about the polls. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you for that. Your insightfulness. Thank you for that. All right, so I'm going to quickly review the news of this morning from Cannon Fodder TV's perspective. I've kind of loaded up the photos, right? I don't know what was I thinking. I know what I was thinking, but anyway. Yeah, Liam Brady, my hero. yesterday celebrated how many years? How many years? 48 years. 48 years since he made his debut for Arsenal. I had to do my maths very, very quickly. Yeah, Brady, who started his career at Arsenal, moved to London to join the side on a schoolboy form in 1971. At the age of 15, he turned professional on his 17th birthday in 1973 and made his debut on the 6th of October 1973, 48 years ago, against Birmingham City as a substitute for Jeff Brockley, and put in an assured performance. Yeah, man. 48 years. God, my goodness, time has gone so very, very quick. So Liam Brady, who I'm going to be meeting for the first time personally, an evening with Liam Brady hosted by, yeah. Forget about the guys hosting. I don't care about him. I just want to meet Liam Brady. But yeah. And the second segment we spoke about was in regards to Gabriel Martinelli. In the mind or the thoughts of Ben White. Ben White has named Gabriel Martinelli as Arsenal's most skillful footballer. White joined the Gunners on a £15 million deal past summer. When he was, actually, White was speaking on a Q&A on Arsenal's Twitch channel, he revealed that the 20-year-old, in his opinion, has a bag of tricks in his locker. And he said, I would probably go with Gabriel Martinelli as the most skillfulest player at Arsenal currently. Thinking, okay, well, I wonder if Mr. Mikel Arteta had been listening. Was he listening? Are you listening, Mikel Arteta? Gabriel Martinelli is the most skillfulest player. Even though he's been playing with injuries and loss of form and lack of game time, still the most skillfulest player. What about if we started, I don't know, rather than having Saka on the right, why can't we have Martinelli on the right and Saka on the left, and then both of them interchanging? And the player's going to be out in the cold unless he can show us some fight and some proper form. It's going to be Nicolas Pepe, isn't it? He's going to be the fall guy. For me, you know what I think about Pepe. Listen, the project has not worked for Nicolas Pepe. But why not start Martinelli on the right and Saka on the left and have them interchange it? That's an idea, isn't it? It's an idea. And what else did we speak? What did we speak about? Oh, yes, Tomiyasu. Oh, my goodness. It appears that Mikel Arteta is going to take in consideration fatigue because Tomiyasu is possibly going to be dropped because he has to go to Saudi Arabia to represent Japan. And yeah, Kieran Tierney is going to Glasgow. Again, these guys have got to go off on international duty, don't they? But I'm thinking, then why don't you take into consideration Bukayo Saka, Mikel Arteta? It's a weird one. It's a strange one. Anyway, let's go back into the live chat just for the last time before we wrap up this one. Polls of polls. Actually, behave yourself. Good news, Arsenal can help Jack Wilshere. Yes, can help him. But in what sense of the form? In what sense? To give him some game time? What? Training to keep in shape? Or help him find another club? Or help him to do his badges? And in what way is Arsenal going to help him? But it's good to see him back at Arsenal anyway. But again, for any youngster who wants to be a professional footballer, remember, a footballer's career can be over in a blinking of an eye. Jack Wilshere is still only age 28, 29. So he's still got maybe 2, maybe 3 years in him. But be mindful. Be mindful. Try and do the right thing. Anyway. And that has been it. I believe we are done and dusted. We finish on this Thursday morning show. Surprise? Surprise? Don't be surprised. Expect to see a lot more of me on a Thursday morning because my work pattern on a Thursday has now changed. I've got to apologize for the camera. I said it last week that the camera is probably on its last legs. It just cannot cope with having the Highbury Stadium behind it. And I've been revealed. I'm not outside the Highbury Stadium. It's a green screen. That's what it is. Green screen. All right, so I'm going to bid you guys a farewell. I'm going to prepare myself for work now. And you will see me tomorrow morning for more live news, as well as tomorrow for the Easy Talk the flagship segment. Yeah, gonna have my brother who has not been on the Easter for a long time. I think it's probably longer than 6 months. Also probably a year. And then we're gonna have the first lady of Canon FODDER TV, Sharifa, also appearing again on the Easter. So make sure you look out for that. This is why you've got to subscribe. If you don't subscribe, you can't be part of the community, can you? We want you to be a part of the community. You've got to subscribe. You know what? You don't have to. Don't have to. But if you don't, it means you're going to miss out, and we don't want you to miss out. And I'll bid you farewell. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in this world of ours. And you have been listening to Canon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.